Hit record. It's good morning, Midge Tanith. Welcome to Yellow Shelf.
Good morning, Joanna, and thank you so much for having me on your podcast.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Congratulations. Your book is available now for pre-order, but it's out in a few weeks. You can hold the book up. It's called Layla's Story. Congratulations. Tell us all about the book.
Look, it's the story of my relationship with an Afghan refugee, single mother, five daughters, fleeing the Taliban, of course. And I first came across her when she was living in Iran. And that's pretty much, it's a story of Laila and my relationship told in the first half of the book in prose and in the second half in a series of poems. And it's all true.
Yeah, and you know what I like about it is it's a beautiful story of human connection. It's about a refugee story, but it's also about friendships and that
Yeah,
idea that really community matters.
absolutely. I mean, I couldn't have done what I've done in helping to get Layla and her girls to Australia without the community here in Adelaide being right behind me and funding this whole project to the tune of, wait for it, about $140,000.
Wow. 100
It's
Australian
big.
dollars. Wow.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
do you want to tell me? So, yeah, I guess that's the what the book's about. Tell us about what inspired you then to write the book. I know you've written other books. You're a writer, you've written plays and short stories and poems. Tell us about why you wanted to write this book.
Well, I didn't. Um, People kept saying, "You've got to write this story. You've got to write this story." And while it was all happening, during that 12 months when I was communicating with Layla, mainly through WhatsApp and translation, of course, at the same time, our group here was trying to arrange visas for them, fundraise. I was trying to hold Layla's head above water. Um, Simultaneously keeping her hope alive, but never ever saying, you're going to get your visa. Right up to the last minute, it was, we hope you're going to get your visa. So, yeah, I never intended to write this story. And then one day when I was taking some R&R at a friend's house in a remote place, I was all alone. I just started writing down some thoughts about what went on in that 12 months,
Hmm.
what was still going on, never intending to publish. And then as time went on, people said, I showed a few people and they said,
Yeah.
you've got to publish. So, yes, I decided that I'd put it out there with Spinifex Press,
Yes.
the first publisher I sent the manuscript to,
Yeah.
and they just said yes.
Yeah.
So it was as
Wow.
easy as that.
That's fabulous. Mitch, tell us, you mentioned you are a community citizen, but you're also a global citizen and you've done all this amazing work. Do you want to just mention about this community group you're in that obviously was able to work with the refugees? Do you want to tell us about that? Because that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's an Adelaide-based community called Circle of Friends. It's an incorporated body. Um, it it works with refugees. It supports refugees both in the community, refugees
Mm.
and asylum seekers, and it provides funds for family reunion.
Yeah.
Okay, it's quite big. It turns over more than $500,000 a
Wow.
year. Nobody in the organisation gets paid,
Yeah.
not the chair, not the secretary, not the um, hard work treasurer,
Yeah.
not all the people that go and visit families
Yeah.
and teach them English or find them fridges or beds or whatever. Nobody gets paid. So it's an organisation that we're all really, really proud of.
Yeah, sounds beautiful. If we're watching, we want to learn more about not only this community circle, about you, about the book. There is a wealth of information online about you, Midge. I know you've been a
Yeah,
Citizen of the Year in your hometown.
yeah.
Congratulations for that. But you work incredibly hard. And obviously we can link you via the show notes, put a link into your publisher. But yeah, what do you want to leave us with? Tell us, are you going to keep writing? What
Ah,
what
yes, yes. Absolutely. I guess I've always been a binge writer. I write
Sure.
when there's something I need to say.
Yeah.
I'm not someone that sits down 5 days a week at my desk for 4 hours and waits for inspiration.
Sure.
Um, and it's mainly non-fiction. So
Yeah.
yes, I am going to keep writing. Can I talk about what I'm writing next?
You can. I mean, just give us a taster because do you know what?
Yeah.
When your book comes out, I'll bring you back. But yeah, tell us just quickly about the next one.
Um, it's it's memoir, and it's looking at three separate periods I spent in Vietnam,
Yep.
two in Saigon, actually during the war,
Yep.
the Vietnam War, and the rest in Hanoi.
Yep.
And it's memoir about living in
Yeah.
Vietnam. So that's my
Well,
next
you know
project.
what? I'm going to lock you in now. When the memoir comes out, you need to come back because you've given us a little teaser and a taster of that. But Midge, I just wanted to, congratulate you on this book. It's available for pre-order out in a couple of weeks. Enjoy the journey of releasing the book. I'm sure there'll be lots of crazy, busy, intense times.
Yes, yes.
But thank you for coming on Yellow Shelf.
Thank you, Joanna. It's been just such a pleasure.
Cheers.